And we're back. So good progress made on this one. Just wanted to make something fun, useful still, but fun. Um, Adding this to GoHighLevel or connecting this with GoHighLevel and setting up the dashboard, admin dashboard. Oh yeah, and addressing this little situation here. A few things about your vision. Current design. Yes, the current design requires a Replit account. Using Replit off for login. This keeps authentication simple and secure. Your new requirements. I want to make sure I understand the full picture before planning the changes. Authentications. Do you still want to use Replit? No. Prefer a different method like email, password. All right, so let's answer it one by one. Number one, no magic link with email. Two, if you hit enter, it's going to submit your text to the agent. So just it's going to have to look messy. GoHighLevel, you mentioned needing a app ID and API key and email. What specific notifications should GoHighLevel send? When someone shares the app, when the referred user signs up, when usage is unlocked. Yes, 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 and yes. Users will go into contacts. Oh, I'm just sitting over here thinking. I forgot I was recording. I was over here thinking to myself. Anyway, I was just thinking about these plans, and then I started thinking about something else, some ideas. Three. Oh, should this be an either or choice? Man. Right. Yeah. Three. Either pay the either pay the $5 or share with 3 people. Also, a permanent um also give the response on a shareable an appropriate window, but additionally a creative display of a general question and answer, something beautiful, unique, or clever enough that they would want to use it for content on social media. In this way, a creative person could think of use cases to use this as a unique tool to create content for social media as an ongoing thing. Oh, well, I'm still answering questions. I forgot. 4. That's what it says. Duh. That's a good idea. One global prompt. That is a good idea. Eventually, and maybe I won't need it, but I'm thinking I'll create knowledge base for each character, unless it just does, a phenomenal job from the jump. But I wanted to have access to the prompt in the dashboard, so that way I could continuously work on the response if I don't like it. What it asks me, do I want access for each individual character or one main character? I was like, How was you going to set it up? Was you going to create a response for each character? Let's see what it comes back with. That's the ultimate. Much clearer now. I love the content creation angle. Oh, yeah, that's what happened. That's how I found out. Oh, let's go get the GoHighLevel app ID and hold on right here. You hold on right here. So I'm just trying to perfect the pricing. One 159. All right, let me ask you this. Let's see what it says. On one, yes. On two, yes. And really wasn't planning on spending this much time on it. But I think that was an irrational thought. Anyway, brilliant. I love this concept, transforming their personal question into a universal, shareable philosophical moment. Excuse me. That's genius for viral growth. The user asks a personal question, gets their answer, and then AI generates a bonus shareable card with a universal philosophical twist. Maybe funny, definitely share worthy. Yep, that's the goal. After 5 free quotes, either pay $1 for 5 more or invite 3 friends. Unlocks when all 3 signs up. Optional account creation anytime to save past Q&A in Wisdom Vault. That's not exactly what I said. I said, can we, and a higher tier would make that available. Perfect. On the last question before I create the task list for the 20 characters. Oh, currently I have 8. Nah, I got them. I got the 20. Uh, oh, my bad. I have the 20 already. Unless you got something better. So I have the 20 over here in oh, ChatGPT. Maya. Well, we gotta include Maya now since she's over there, and Confucius since he's over there. Seneca, I don't know who Seneca is. Forgot to answer the mail. The mail. Oh, maybe I did answer. Hey, no, man. I wanted to. Okay. What if? How can we add Alex Hormozy, Gary V, and Sean Parr? What's his name? Parr? How can we add them as how you call it? Humanity, voice of humanity. What twist can we add on? At first, I thought about Gary, Alex Hormozy, V. Combining them together. But I don't know. I don't know. That seems kind of corny. But I think it would be, it would add to the shareability having prominent current people in the mix. Uh, yeah. What do you think? Not Sean Diddy Combs, man. Sean Purr. I think we already got a midlife crisis, dude. What happened?
What's going
mm, 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 mm. Nobody's here, so I guess we go back. Oh, I didn't. I didn't paste it yet. Sorry, I'm adding to the list. Yeah, I just thought about it. This doggone SMS, it costs a lot of money to be sending SMS. Uh, Actually, you really that need to be a business application where people paying enough to justify the expense. Actually, this is a significant overhaul. Come on, man, it ain't that much. It's not that much overhaul. I say the types of questions it's asking here will already be asked later. But even without that, at this point, the user has an idea he wants to interject. So the prompt should ask the user, who I don't know what that word is I wrote, would would just be one, what thoughts do you have in mind to steer the app's direction? Then two, ask more questions to flesh out the prior input from the user. Then three, get more input from the user based on the prior input or gap that AI notices in the two pieces of input. Then four, final input and let the user know that it's the final guidance they will have before creating the PRD. Primary conversation action way too many detailed questions that will be covered later. You want a simple four-step flow on getting the user's directional input. Yeah. All right. So now let's continue with this because I don't need any of it. Um, we disturb ourselves with irrational belief. Okay. Oh, I wrote that. How do you envision humanity? All right, so now, people will choose from these and other voices of humanity. Like, let me see, is it going to include this in the, this is a good test. These are the voices of humanity we came up with. I don't even want you to see all of them. Let's see how fast I can get that there. Let me pause this because I want it to be a surprise. And you're back. All right, so these are the voices of humanity, like uh,
What happened?
how do you
Did you get
envision
all of that stuff?
humanity connect generating revenue? See what I'm saying? This question is already asked down the road.
Oh yeah, it is a major overhaul. I added all of them people. You got to figure out how you're gonna query them.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I already clicked that. Task pending. Uh, connect service. Add new
All right, let's
contacts.
generate the PRD. See what we get. I saw a quick. All right, so yeah, I forgot this part. So like I said, you have a chance to work on it some more here. What problems the app solving? Answering questions. Answering seemingly unsolvable questions or providing payment for questions that might be obvious. Philosophers, how you spell philosophers, and gather insights and timing, attitude, phrases,
Why is it not
onset,
scrolling?
character, character traits to create the framework to answer in the name of the so-called voices of humanity option. Oh, this is not really what it's asking. I'm tripping. Buy and sell goods. People will have will create accounts with email. And get notification with SMS if they, oh, wait a minute. How does it make money? Free tier with subscription. Let me just choose premium, monthly. Let's go. All right, great. It picked up everything. User visits the website, is greeted with a clean, intuitive interface. User types a question into the input field. The app gathers relevant data and assimilates an answer using insights from historical philosophers. User receives a response displayed in the style of the chosen historical voices. User can choose to ask another question or share the response on social media. Core features: input, AI response generation. This uses AI to simulate responses based on the historical philosophy and insights and traits. Feature 3, response display. Answers are displayed in an engaging format, representative of the chosen philosopher voice. Feature 4, social sharing. Feature 5, freemium model. Data storage requirements. No file storage needed as response are text-based. External integration, OpenAI. You don't need social media API. We're not doing that. Cost estimate minimum, mainly development time. Technology stack. Let's see what the user interface is saying. Single page layout with a question input field and response display area. Response design ensures usability on both desktop and mobile devices. Social sharing buttons, easy access to share on social media. Success criteria: users can input questions and receive coherent responses without any errors. App loads and provides responses in under 2 seconds. Yeah, that'd be good. User engagement measured by the number of questions asked and responses shared. Not exactly. Front end React, back end Flask to handle API requests and integrate with OpenAI database Replit DB to store questions. You're not storing. Oh well, yeah, my bad. Authentication not required as per the requirement. Email authentication. Take this PRD to Replit. Say build this. Now I want a little. Remember, we went down the pathway for somebody who has no idea what they want to build. So this is good for them because they had nothing. But if you decide, hey, well, I got an idea now, then you don't have to use this. You might want to download it so you have it. But for me, I'm going to close this. What we got here? Oh, 7 quotes. Okay. And I'm going to go back to the beginning and I'm going to say, I have an app idea and I'm doing it this way. All right. Sorry. I'm not going to record because I have all this stuff over here that I can just paste in. So I'm just going to do it that way. And you might say, well, why don't you just paste it in the Replit? Well, you can do that. You can try that. But Boutique Apps has been set up to do its best to provide the PRD in a format that Replit likes. And ChatGPT will try to just do too much, basically. Try to try to micromanage it and tell him how to do his job, really. And to me, that can conflict with the way Replit is set up to perform certain tasks. So I asked Replit itself, how would you like this to? If you watch some earlier videos, there's 2 or 3 videos that I've gone through this process and update boutique apps. But I asked it, I told her I'm gonna give you an example of what has been given to me to give to you. I want you to look at it and then evaluate it. Tell me
Hmm.
what is it about it you like, and what is it about it you
It's not really
dislike.
how I had it.
Give me the optimum way that you would like this information to be given to you next time. And
I
then
figured a
and then I
drop down
said,
menu would be
okay,
more
matter of
neat.
fact, let's do better. Give me the exact uh, prompt that I could use inside of my app that helps people to come up with the PRD for you to use to build an app. So that's how I came up with the way that it works. So obviously, well, or theoretically, it should give you better results than just taking something from ChatGPT. Unless you go through a similar process to come up with whatever you get from ChatGPT. All right, some of this is too much stuff in here. Where we at? All right, here. I'm going to. Oh, I ain't told it nothing yet. Well, let me go ahead and clean this up a little bit. Found LCD itself, because it's basically it has additional information based on questions I asked it. Maybe I'll leave this annual actually created rational. All right, I'm gonna copy this and I'm going to record. All right, so this app is going to be very very simple, kinda. So this is what I envision. The user gets to the user gets to the app and they encounter 2 options. One, no, they get to the app and they have their input. There's a question that they have, and they can either type it or they can record it. The question could be anything, basically. Usually, it should be it's whatever they want to ask. But the bigger the question, the more nuanced it is, then the more fun it is to get an answer. But anyway, any question they want to ask. After they ask the question, then they can choose from wise philosophers, and I'm going to paste about 7 of them in here to choose from, which is going to be the main. These are the ones that we're going to use. Yeah, these are the ones we're going to use. So the AI is going to go on the internet and do some digging on how these particular philosophers would respond to this question based on, what they taught, how they spoke, what they believe. You're going to use you, the agent is going to put themselves in that philosopher's mindset. Now, the person is going to choose which philosopher they want to use in order to answer the question. And they'll be able to choose up to 5 for free. Now, you have that list of the wise philosophers, and then you have another list that's called Voices of Humanity. And the Voices of Humanity is going to be 20 other people. For example, Texas taxi driver, Caribbean grandma, stuff like that. This is going to be Voices of Humanity from across the world, different positions, different backgrounds, this, that, the other. The AI is going to also, you know, do a little research and figure out the character traits, the 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 speech patterns, the vernacular, the attitude, and maybe the idioms, and to figure out how to represent that character and using and giving a response to that question, if that makes sense.
So this is the fun, so this is the more fun, entertaining part when you choose the voices of humanity. Wise philosopher is still, I want all answers to be humorous if possible, to include humor if possible. But the wise philosopher, is, it's wise philosophy. And the other ones is even more so. These people really do want to be entertained if they choose one of the other ones. Or they really want to add a solution from that character. But, it's probably going to be very entertaining. It has to be very entertaining, matter of fact. So that's how it starts. Yep. Now I'm just going to drop the two different sets of characters in there. The wise philosopher and let's see. I said yep. Wise philosophers. How you spell that? Why I keep messing that word up? Voices of human. Okay. Then, excuse me. Users get to choose up one that responds with text. I want to explore the use of voice response as well. But now that's gonna be because all of them 20 characters. How you going? That's something that got to be planned in advance and developed to do the characters of the voice. So we're just gonna say text one. That response was one response. Gets the response and can choose four more from either list. But when the user goes to choose more, they get a message saying 5 for free is the limit. Then given the option to pay $5 for any 20 or a subscription of $5 a month. I mean, a month for one question a week. When they choose, then is when they will see the tiers. Other tiers are $5, $9 per month for 2 questions per week, or Oh,
or pay for the year of the same access for web app. Let's see what happens. The proposed app is an interactive question and answer platform that allows users to pose questions either by typing or recording them. Users can select the preferred response style from two main categories: wise philosophers, which include notable figures like Epictetus and Socrates, the voices of humanity featuring diverse characters from various backgrounds such as Texas taxi drivers or Caribbean grandma. The app leverages AI to generate entertaining and insightful responses based on the teachings and characteristics of the selected philosophers or personas. Users can receive up to 5 free responses and can opt for additional responses through a subscription model. For one-time payment, the app will also integrate with GoHighLevel email for email and SMS services, OpenAI for AI functionality, and Stripe for payment processing. So, if you have it all figured out like that, and you just put all of that in here, yes, this perfectly describes midlife
my
crisis,
vision.
dude.
What's one thing your app needs to do? What's the most important thing your app needs to do for people?
No, man.
I got to. This is canned. These are canned questions. These got to be changed. Project assessment. Keep track of important information for each person. You gotta have an account. You don't really gotta keep track of information. Show information and helpful charts or reports. Create, organize, share content. There you go. Let's do that. That's what we're doing. What should using your app feel like for the people? Simple and straightforward. Anyone can figure it out. How will you know people love using your app? They can get their main task done. The information you see is always multiple people can use it at the same time. How will you know
Midlife
people?
crisis, dude.
How
Don't ask
will you
him.
know people love using the app? Multiple people can use it at the same time without problems. That's stupid. They get helpful updates and never miss important info. It leaves them lots of time compared to how they do things now. That's a productivity tool.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
break
even
something.
every app, it's not a productivity tool. Everyday use.
He can't even
Now,
finish
oh,
putting the, he can't even let him finish working on it. Oh, child, that's a question as old as time is. Love can sometimes feel like chasing shadows, but let me tell you, true love has a
these
way of
are
making. This
canned
ain't gonna fit on the. Oh, this is the card.
questions.
Oh, okay.
They need to be
Yeah, this is cool.
specific to the
Pay attention to
user's
her actions,
input.
honey. Words are sweet, much like a fresh batch of
Their
cookies, but actions are the real meal.
proposed app development questions are
Oh boy.
should be generated based on actually helping guide the user to give details about
Benevolent AI.
give
Machine
intelligence
wisdom meets human
or
heart.
details important to the app development or that
Smart.
will assist
Southern man on the porch.
in the app development. All right, let's get that going as we get back over here. Now we're going to stick in. Oh, it didn't go all the way back. It didn't change it for this leg. Man. All right. So we still stuck with email over here.
Well, now, son,
I'm
love
saying that
ain't
because
always the loudest thing in the room.
it's just getting here. This has been changed to
Sometimes it's the quiet
man,
gestures that speak the loudest.
phone numbers for the other side.
You might catch her stealing glances at your way, glances your way. Or maybe she's the one who remembers the little things you mentioned, like that favorite fishing something.
I want to go back, but I don't want to do it again. Pause this while I pay for this. All right, we got it built. Let's see. Want to refine this concept? No, we got it. We got it in there. 12 weeks, 14 members, huh? Now this might seem like it's a lot, but
Matter of fact, let's show you right now.
take the PRD that you get created and put it in ChatGPT and ask them for a quote to get an app like that made. So now we go to this stage. We pretty much got ours fleshed out though. It answers questions. Big questions.
4, that's
that
96. That's 12. That's 20.
For entertainment.
Oh, 96. Oh, okay. That's 96. That's 22.
Solutions
4.
to people
3. That's 25. 6.
who are stuck.
Yeah, 25. 6. All right, so let's take this PRD.
From a
25. 6 is what they say.
Proven angle closely
and let's go to
aligned.
Well, let's go with
with
ChatGPT and Google.
BT. Maybe I better not say that. So they try to come and claim I'm trying to treat somebody with wisdom of the
This is an app I made.
Or
Replit.
oh well.
Before the whole challenge.
From philosopher, professional, voices of humanity who have figured it out from a combination of life experiences and perhaps a little intention.
I don't want to give it that.
Study.
Oh, that's what I said. 25, 6, ain't it?
Who knows? Who knows where they get it from? They just got it. What should the user be able to do? Ask, create account, use their emails to verify them by magic link. After to ask questions, choose.
See, their cost is more than what the estimate was.
From
ours was 25, 6. He's saying, okay, right. MVP 15 to 25.
Able to
15 to 25.
It
2 to 3. Wait.
And well,
12 to 14 weeks for the MVP.
Share it
so it might seem like it's the number is off, but it's actually I already checked. That's why I knew. I thought the number was off. Like, you
Perhaps.
serious?
Well, I'll do that in a future version. I just thought about something. Um, use smart default. We'll say
I want Google might say it's a little bit
monthly
cheaper though.
subscription, freemium model,
Coming from
paid
a
upgrades. Let's go.
very resourceful.
That's
Well,
about
ChatGPT
advertisement.
is resourceful though.
Oh, it is
Oh
now.
man, I didn't mean to.
Did we get it in?
I put the
Now let's see
wrong
what we got here. Process sign up,
version
log in
in there.
email. User enters a question either by typing or recording their voice. User selects from a list of wise philosophers or voices of humanity to get a response. User receives a humorous or profile answer. No, a humorous profile answer from AI mimicking the selected
Yeah,
character.
it's just reading
User can
back
choose
what's
up to
on
10 more
there.
responses for free, then prompted to a paid option to receive more. User is shown subscription tiers for additional questions. User can share the response on social media or via email. Core features, blah, 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 blah. Y'all can read that. The stack is the important thing. Right, again, and this is stuff that you may not know. This is why PRD is, I mean, boutique apps is good for creating a PRD because, like, what do you know if you never use no code? I mean, if you just, you know, this is all new. You don't know what a stack is, much less where did. I mean, this is why I created it. Put it that way to use it myself. All right. So now let's copy it and download it just so I have it and say, let's build my app. You do have to copy it before you go, though. It's not going to take the stuff over there with you to Replit. Reach the usage amount.
Holy
Must be
moly!
monthly credits. Let me go ahead.
They
But
talking about
doggone
anywhere
it.
from 150 to
Market
400,000
unclosed.
in
I'm at
9 to
need to
18
sell something.
months. Characteristics of a complex app fitting into higher
Let's
pricing
see. I
tier. The
think I'm
estimate based on the following general
Oh,
industry
that is the budget.
benchmarks.
All right.
2025, a complex app with
Let's take it to
robust
180.
functionality, multi-platform.
So in Replit, you can set these
support.
budgets.
Man, they
So
tripping. They
that
ain't doing no
you
kind
keep
of
track
research.
of how much you're spending.
AI integration,
And this
which
might
can
seem like a
significantly
lot.
increase costs, potentially
Yes.
adding another
But you gotta
80,000.
keep in mind, I've been going every single day
So there you have it.
for 75
Again,
days.
the number you see
So,
is not
all right,
ridiculous.
let's get back over here. I interrupted the process because I went over there. So let's go back over here. And then let's go over here. Well, I'm tripping the same thing. But just so you know, there's no shenanigans. Now, get here to this window, and I'm going to paste what I copied. And
What we doing now? Oh, I haven't connected GoHighLevel yet, so I'm not going to get an email. So Um, y'all give me some feedback. Like my thoughts about this was the first page being very simple. I imagine, I guess theirs is to be even more simple and just be only one page. But the first page was supposed to take you to ancient wisdom or voices of humanity. I think it should say, who do you seek wisdom from today? Voices of humanity, or what do we call the older, what do we call the ancient wisdom? Voices of humanity or ancient wisdom? Maybe that's what we call it. Ancient wisdom. And I think it's, who do you seek wisdom from today? And I think it's two cards here. Ancient wisdom. Oh, ancient wise men. Wisdom. Ancient wisdom or voices of humanity. All right. So basically, I said, and you guys give me some feedback if you think I should have just left it alone. I said my vision was to be able to choose ancient wisdom or voices of humanity, and then you get to something like this where you narrow it down more. And I feel like there should be an input box up here above the fold, and then it can duplicate down here as well below the fold. That's fine. Um, wait, one more thing. Oh, did I say voice input? Yeah, I think it should be voice input in case there's a whole scenario or something that needs to be explained. I put it in plan mode, and then I said, "What you think?" I see what it says. I love the vision. A two-tier selection flow is much more elegant and creates what? And creates a better narrative journey. Let me break down what I'm hearing. Your user interface vision. Step one, category selection. Big bold question. Who do you seek answers from today? Two primary choices, ancient wisdom or voices of humanity. This creates anticipation and helps users self-select their path. Two, character selection. After choosing the category, select show only those characters filtered grid. Yeah, visual cards like in the screenshot work great, more engaging than drop downs. All right, let's do it. Input flexibility question. Input at the top for users who know what they want to ask. Question. Question input box. Okay. In the bottom for users who browse characters first. Uh, voice input and button, brilliant for longer scenarios. Users can tell their story naturally. That's right. Voice input benefit, perfect for complex situations. That's right. So my daughter said this, and my boss, right. There you go. Who typing all of that? You know what I'm saying? It's like a business not answering the phone in the first few rings. Who gonna wait? Next. Pitch for voice AI. Voice input benefits more natural for emotional personal questions. Accessibility win for users who prefer speaking. Implementation approach. I'll need to categorize the 20 characters. I already gave it. Okay. Uh, versus voices of humanity. Redesign homepage with two-step flow category. I explained that to you as well from the beginning. Just did it your way. Add duplicate input boxes. Duplicate input boxes. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Easy. Ain't no big deal. Don't try to make it sound hard. Implement voice input using web speech API with visual feedback. Visual feedback. Okay. Update question flow to handle voice transcription. Yeah, I forgot about that, but true. That's what we need to do. And this raises the price a little bit. So, interesting. Voice input will use the browser's native speech recognition API, which works great on Chrome and Safari. I'll add a microphone button that users can hold or tap to record. Would you like me to proceed with this user interface design, user experience design? I can create the task list to implement the two-tier selection and dual input boxes and voice input capabilities. Yes. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. What wisdom do you seek? No. Who do you seek answers from today? And change wisdom crest to ask humanity. Maybe not. Here I go again. Please be gone. Thank goodness it's not available. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Y'all come back tomorrow to see how it turns out. Okay? I got other work to do.